Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, and you are very welcome to the most strangest Valentine's Day show ever. You probably noticed there was at least 10 or 15 minutes of music there, and basically the program that I use to broadcast the show, they are having some technical difficulties, not me, and I thought it was my microphone, even though the microphone was lit up and it's all red and it says we're all on air, etc. And then I swapped the microphone during the music interlude, and again there was still difficulties, there was nothing happening. So in the end I had to shut it down and restart everything. So I do apologise for that. I've done my best, I tried to stay on air, but it just didn't happen. But again, we are back live, and it is now 3 minutes past midnight here in Ireland. And well, sure, it is usually I'll be off air by this time, because usually I go off air at midnight, but I will have to do an extra 30 minutes because of that, damn it, technical difficulty. So I will be getting in contact with that company as soon as I go off air, because they kind of ruined my Valentine's show. But there you go anyway. But again, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. It is Valentine's Day over here in Ireland, because it is February the 14th now. Okay, so we'll continue on with the questions, and we'll continue on with all the questions that have been sent in to the show. So thank you very, very much for staying with me. And I will be announcing those winners, because that's what I really was kind of worried about. I was kind of thinking, well, everyone is going to be waiting who won the competition, because if you did click going on the competition, you were in the draw. It is simple as that. All you have to do is simply click going, and then you're in the draw for a numerology reading. And I'm giving away 3 tonight, and that's going to be for Valentine's Day. And again, it's a special as well. Now, if you've just joined me, by the way, I have been off air because, again, there's 2 parts to this Valentine's show. So please make sure that you listen to the start as well, because you may have got a reading and that's labelled February the 13th, because there's 2 shows, because again, we've had some technical difficulties. But now this is February the 14th. So again, hopefully I'll be answering your questions. Okay, so I'm going through the questions here, and there was one that I had lined up, and it is Esther McGuire, and it's a very important question, and I'm sure a lot of people, Esther, not just yourself, are probably going through this at the moment. And the question is, will I get the courage to get out from this toxic relationship? Again, I do have to stress, if you are in a relationship that you're unsure about, or if it is just like what Esther said there, it's going in a bad direction, please get out of it as soon as possible. But I suppose it does take a lot of courage, it does take a lot of guts as well, because a lot of people kind of fear the worst, and a lot of people fear, oh, my family are going to shame me, etc. And the most important thing at the end of the day here, Esther, is you really have to look after yourself, and that's the most important thing. Now, they just have to tell me to stop, and I just have to bring out the cards. And one of the cards that actually flew out of the deck, when I say flew out of the deck, Spirit actually make cards fly. That's how, powerful Spirit are. And the card that came up is the 5 of Scepters in the upright position. And that's actually the luck card, and it's the happiness card as well. But you also have the Death card in the reverse position. And the Death card has nothing to do with physical death. It's always to do with the transformation. And because it's in the reverse position here, Esther, I feel that now is, I suppose, you're still going through that transformation where you're kind of thinking, should you or shouldn't you? And I kind of feel that you need the backup from your family. I feel that you do need the backup of someone like a friend or a family member to help you to get out of this toxic relationship. And until you have that time, I don't feel that you'll be able to get out of it, because I feel that you're going to be thinking that you're doing, you're letting everyone down. In fact, you're not. So just make sure that you tell your friends, tell your family members, the ones that you can trust, of course. And again, I do feel that the answer is yes to that. And usually when the 7 of Scepters comes up as well, because that also came up, I do feel that it will be at least 7 months before things change there in relation to that. So thank you very much as well for sending in your question, and we are sending you lots of love as well here on the Irish Psychic Show as well. If you are listening into the show, by the way, and you are a spiritual advisor, or you're a tarot reader, or you're an angel reader, please do get in touch with me. All the details can be found on my website, irishpsychic.net. Click on the contact details and send me in an email. And I do audition people, because that's why exactly I want you to get in touch with the show. If you would like to join me for 1 hour on the show, again, the show goes out live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. And if you would like to join me for one of those hours, again, get in contact with me, because I do take different people on the show. And speaking of different people, next week I have a really special week for you, because I will be having an angel card reader, and I'm also going to be having a healing reader as well. And not really just a reader, but she really kind of does everything. You know, she does the distant healing, but she also does the physical healing as well. And it's going to be a very important show as well. And that's Abby as well. She's going to be joining me on next week's show. So it's not so much as questions that you need to send in. You mainly just have to listen to the show, because it is going to be answering all the questions, and then you'll be able to visit Abby as well, and she is based in Dublin. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions here again, and thank you very much for all the people who've sent in the questions, and thank you very much for coming back to the show as well. I do apologise for the technical difficulties we've had at the start or towards the end of the show, but again, these things happen. It's not my fault. Again, I'm blaming the company, so I will be getting in touch with them after the show. Okay, so the next person I'd like to read for is Jackie Carroll. And Jackie's just asked the question, will things get better? And you're in Dublin. No problem at all, Jackie. So I'm just shuffling the cards now. When they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Again, I'm going to be taking a break after this, and after that break I'll be announcing the 3 winners of the numerology reading. So if you've just joined me, you've joined me at the most important part of the show, because again, if you've clicked going on that event, which is available on Facebook, and if you've not joined the Facebook group yet, please do so. Just search for the Irish Psychic Show or the Irish Psychic Radio Show. Both will come up and you'll see the group there. And the question that you just asked there, Jackie, is will things get better? And you're in Dublin. We have the 5 of coins in the reverse position. We have the moon card in the upright position. Those cards are the major cards, and again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance. And we also have the Black Magician. Now, when the Black Magician comes up here, Jackie, it's a very important card, because it's like if you're going through kind of a change at the moment, and it's like if you're unsure of the change that's about to take place, if that makes sense. It's like if I see you split down the middle, is the way Spirit is kind of giving me the message. And that's kind of like 2 emotions at the moment. At one stage, you know, everything's okay, and the next it's like if there's a flip and everything is kind of not okay. And that can be to do with family, it can be to do with, you know, friends as well. And it's very, you know, it's very important, Jackie, that you look after yourself. That's the most important person in all of this. And will things get better? I do feel that the answer is yes, but I don't see kind of a major change until around August time. I kind of feel that you have to look after yourself, but also make sure that you're going out and enjoying your friends' company as well, because it's like if I feel that you've been quite locked up is the main kind of issue, or it's like if you've been controlled by someone as well. So it's very important that you kind of, you know, I suppose break free from that. Now I'm also just shuffling the healing cards as well, and again, when they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards. Again, they're asking me to tell you as well, Jackie, just be careful of your diet as well. Make sure that you're, you know, taking your vitamin tablets and you're not skipping meals or anything like that. It's very important as well, just to make sure that you get the proper nutrition as well. Okay, so I'm just laying out the healing cards now. And the first card out is we have the Magic of Nature. That's in the upright position. The second card out from the healing cards are we have the Family Harmony card. That's in the upright position. And the final card out from the healing cards are the Problem Resolved. So I feel that the answer is definitely going to be okay. And again, that just goes to show you how strong the healing cards are. And again, there's 44 cards in that healing oracle deck. And again, Spirit is basically saying here, Jackie, that everything will be okay. So you have nothing to worry about. And again, just stay positive as well is the key message. And again, staying positive is sometimes it's quite difficult. You need to obviously do the affirmation, and the main affirmation to do is just I love and approve of myself and all as well in my life. And that goes for all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show. Just say that to yourself, and trust me, things will change, and change for the better as well. This is Shane MacDonald with All Over, and after this I will be announcing the 3 winners of the numerology reading. So best of luck, everyone. You're all in the draw.
Lost you 1,000 times, and I found you not. Now you make me wait in line without you. please don't say it's all over. I remember just last year, seems a million miles from here. Whispered nothing's in your ear and told you I love you to my last breath. Without you I'm nothing left. My heart sank the day you met. I need you. But to say that it's all over when I know that it ain't all over puts me through and through, and all I see is you. I'm afraid that I'll never hold her, all regret, all I've never told her. So please don't say, please don't say. Please don't say, please don't say it's all over. Yeah, it's all over. Yeah, so please don't say it's all over.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 16 minutes past midnight here in Ireland, and if you've just joined me, well, you haven't missed much. There has been loads of technical difficulties here on the show tonight, and there is 2 parts to the show, so you must click on my website, irishpsychic.net. Click on the episode player. You can see there just at the top right hand corner, you can select whatever episode it is that you want. Select February the 13th, because that's the first episode, and then obviously you can click February the 14th as well. They're both Valentine's specials as well. And basically what happened at the start of during the end of the show, should I say, on February the 13th, just around 1:15 to midnight, there was a big kind of crash on the system on the other end. There was nothing I could do, and basically the microphones all went off, even though they were all lighting here. So I had to reboot the system, but thankfully we are still live and we're connected again. And a big shout out there to my good friend Latin as well. He's gone off doing his show, so unfortunately Latin, hopefully you won't have the same problems that I have. If you have, well, all I can wish you is the best of luck. You will have to just restart the system, just like I was, because he was kind of blaming me. That's what he was doing. He was blaming me for the big crash, and I had nothing to do with it. So Latin, I hope you get the same treatment that I got when the whole system went down. And Latin is over there in the USA. Okay, so it's time to announce the 3 winners of the numerology reading. And just so you know, I will not be posting these winners via the event page. It's up to you. I presume you're listening into the show. If you're not, well, unfortunately, you're going to miss out big time. And there is 3 up for grabs, and the winners, and again, just to let you know, you have 48 hours, that's 2 days to claim your prize, so I'm giving you plenty of time. And all you have to do is simply private message me. Again, you'll see that I've posted there in the event page. It is Garrod Irish Psychic Medium. Click on that and click on the message function. So the first person, congratulations, is Maurice Murphy, and you're in Tala. Congratulations, Maurice. You've just won yourself a numerology reading just for listening into the show. The second person is Shelley Forrester. Congratulations, Shelley. Again, you've just won a numerology reading. And the final and third person, congratulations, is Mona Bell. And congratulations, Mona, there. You've also won a numerology reading. And it's as simple as that. So if you would like to take part in the next competition, all you have to do is just wait until I go off air. I will be creating the next event for Monday night's show. And again, the show goes live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. And once you've clicked going and you've, typed your question, you're in the draw. And I will be I think I'll give away 2 numerology readings on Monday. It depends how generous I feel on Monday. But you never know. If I have a good weekend and Valentine's Day treats me good tomorrow, well, I may even stretch it to 3 again. So congratulations. And a big shout out there to all the people in the Spreaker chat room. Hello there to Sharina Schwartz and also Crystal Brady as well. And also the other people there having a chat there in the Spreaker chat room. Okay, so we'll continue on because there's not long left, I'm afraid, of the show because, again, I have private readings to do. And private readings... I deliver all the private readings within a 48-hour period, but I do work from 6 p.m. until 2 a.m. I wish it was 12 a.m., but it's not. Until 2 a.m. every single weekday, Monday, Wednesday. What am I saying Monday, Wednesday? It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and I am off the weekends. So if you have purchased a reading with me, a private reading, that will be delivered within a 48-hour period. Okay, so we'll continue on. And I'm just going to the next person now, and thank you very much if you've sent in a question to the show. And please do tell all your friends and family, by the way, about the show. If you would like them to join the group on Facebook, simply go to the main group page, which is, not the event page, just the main group page. You can just simply click on the Irish Psychic Radio Show, and that will bring you to the main, the main page there. And you can simply click on the right-hand side, and it says add people. It is simple as that. That's all you have to simply do. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions now, and thank you very much. And don't forget, all the questions, by the way, they have to be posted underneath the poster that says one question, comment now. It's very, very important because a lot of people just seem to think that they can join the event and post the question wherever they like, and that's not the rules. That's not the way it works. Again, it's in the description. It says please post your question underneath the one question, comment now page. That is all you have to do. Okay, so I'm just going through the questions here again, and thank you very much. And the next person I'd like to read for is Kathleen McKenzie, and it is you're in Scotland. And the question that you've asked is, what job will I get next? Well, again, I wouldn't really have time to go into that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, just in case, with regards to the employment situation, Kathy, hopefully we can look forward to when you're going to get new employment. So we'll see what comes up, because again, with regards to any job, you're always going to get some, valuable experience. So it kind of makes no difference with regards what kind of job it actually is. Okay, so they just told me to stop. Kathy, and I'm just looking at the cards now. Okay, again, they're indicating here it's around August here, and I do feel that there's kind of a move on the cards for you here, Kathy, and it's kind of like a move of location, kind of within the same area though. I'm kind of picking up just 1 hour away is the way they're giving me the message. Also, with regards to the death card, I do feel it's going to be a complete change, and it's completely to the opposite of what you would normally be doing. So again, it's kind of something that you need to kind of take on board with regards to the advice that Spirit is kind of giving, and kind of go for it as well. I kind of feel that you will definitely get it. It's just a matter of looking forward to it rather than think negatively. So it's just a matter of waiting. So hopefully that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question. Okay, I am kind of getting a little bit tired because I do have private readings to do, and I do want to try and get them as soon as possible. And the last person, I'm afraid, but don't forget, the next show is going to be on Monday, and again, it's going to be a packed show, and hopefully we will have no technical difficulties on that show. The last person of the night that I'm going to read for is Damien Fenton, and Damien has just asked the question: I've applied for a job in the Bosque and Lom factory. Will I get it, or am I wasting my time? Waterford, Ireland. No problem at all, Damien. And congratulations if you do, but we'll see what the cards come up anyway. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now. When they tell me to stop, I'll stop shuffling the cards, and I'll lay out the cards for your reading. Okay, so they just told me to stop, Damien. I'm just laying out the cards now. And again, it's in relation to you've applied for a job. Okay, I don't feel that the answer is yes here, Damien, I'd love to say that the answer is yes, but you have the Three of Swords, which on the particular card, there is the heart and one of the swords is going through it. I kind of feel at the moment, it's kind of like about networking here, Damien. I kind of feel, although, you've applied for it, I don't feel that you have enough experience because you have the Seven of Coins in the upright position, which is always the experience or learning card. I do feel, however, though, that it will be obviously a good experience to have gone for it, but I don't see things changing. Again, they're kind of indicating it's going to be kind of, a 9-week period before anything else, pops up there. So you're talking 2 kind of months away before things change there in relation to that. So I hope, Damien, that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well. Again, a lot of people, message me with regards to love questions, and I can only advise on what I know best, and this is from, Spirit as well. And the best thing to do if you are listening into the show and, you are single and you're kind of thinking, how do I attract that man of my dreams into my, life? The best way, or girls should I say, the best way is to do an affirmation. And an affirmation, I keep going on about these and people kind of think, well, what is an affirmation? An affirmation is a change of thought, and it is one of the most positive things that I've said in my life, and I continue to say every single day. And all you simply need to say to yourself every single day is just, I love and approve of myself and all is well in my life. I know it seems so simple. I know it seems like you might be thinking to yourself, well, how is that going to help me? Trust me, it really, really, really will help you. And it will really change, the future as well. Now, the other thing that I would like you to do, and this goes for all the single people, again, all the loved up people, you have nothing to worry about. Again, just continue on being in the relationship and making sure that the relationship is equal as well. I always kind of mention that you have to be equal within the relationship as well. And, the emotional side of things is most important with regards to relationship as well. But with regards the relationship and finding someone new in your life, all you need to simply do is don't rush things. A lot of people kind of think, oh, well, I want a relationship. Again, when someone is for you, they will not pass you by. So even if you have to wait a year, even if you have to wait 2 years, trust me, it'll be the best year or the best 2 years that you've had to wait in your life, because that person will definitely be worth it. All you have to do is simply take out a piece of paper and write down 5 qualities that you would like to attract. So if you'd like, the girl to be monogamous, kind, caring, all the kind of qualities that are most important within a relationship. I mean, you can always put down, that you want the male to be broad, muscular, the lady to be tall, thin, etc. Again, you can put it down, but trust me, the universe will just bring you what it is that is best suited for you. Because again, a relationship has to be equal. So if you're an Adonis yourself, or if you're, really drop dead gorgeous, if you spend all your life trying to look for someone identical to yourself, it's not going to happen. You're going to be wasting your time, and again, you could be missing out on the opportunity of love. So I always do make sure that you put down the most important things, that you would like them to be kind, caring, attractive, etc. Again, write those 5 qualities down on a piece of paper and fold that piece of paper 3 times. And on the outside of that piece of paper, once you've folded it, just write down my wish and just place that underneath your pillow. And just remember that you've put it there, because trust me, it basically acts like a mini spell, and it really will work, and it really will attract that person into your life as well. And just like what Crystal said there, let them find you. Exactly, Crystal. And again, with what Sharina said there as well, everything happens for a reason. So even if you're, being dumped on Valentine's Day, just go, well, thank God I'm not going to be with you for the rest of my life, because trust me, a new person is going to come into your life. Even though it's going to be a bad thing if you are dumped on Valentine's Day, because again, it's kind of a commercial, day at the end of the day. People spend a lot of money. There's no need to spend a lot of money. Even if you just buy the person a card from the euro shop or the pound shop or the $1 shop, it makes no difference once the relationship is, complete, and once the relationship is, 50-50, because I always say a relationship has to be equal as well. And I'm not talking financially, I'm talking about emotionally, and just kind of don't feel that giving someone a cheap present is showing how much you care for them, because it's quite the opposite. Some people cannot afford to spend 50 or 60 euro on a box of chocolates. There's no point. I mean, it's the thought that counts at the end of the day. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you've enjoyed the kind of mix-up of the show, because again, there's 2 parts. There's February the 13th, then I had to go off air because again, the whole system crashed, and then there's February the 14th as well. So make sure you do go back and listen to both shows there as well. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm just asking the healing cards, just to kind of give everyone a message who's listening into the show, because we all listen into the show for a message, and even if you didn't get a message on tonight's show, this message should be for you as well, because again, Spirit will answer kind of something that goes on in a lot of people's minds. So I'm just actually pulling a card now from the angels. And the first card out is the magic of nature. That's in the upright position. The second card out is we have the laughter card in the upright position. A very, very important card to come up, especially in terms of how you should approach life. And finally, the last card from the healing cards is the honouring your true feelings. And that's what I've always mentioned. Always stay true to yourself. Never feel that you have to change for someone, because if you have to do that, trust me, the person is not worth it, because it's just going to be a relationship that ends fairly quickly, is all I'm going to say. So again, be true to yourself, and that's exactly what the healing cards have had to say. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the show, and again, can I wish everyone a very happy Valentine's Day for tomorrow. Don't spend, what you don't have. I always, reiterate that as well. If it means getting a takeaway Chinese, trust me, it'll probably be the exact same as if you go out. Because again, if you do go out to a restaurant, which I am, you're kind of rushed because they have certain sittings as well. Will I be going to an expensive restaurant tomorrow? No. Will it begin with an M? It possibly could be, and I think you all know which restaurant I'm talking about. It's basically fast food. I'm not going to advertise them because I don't want people turning up where I'm turning up, just in case, you ask me for a reading when I'm out with my partner as well. So can I just say thank you all for tuning in to the Irish Psychic Show. The next show is on Monday at 11 p.m. If you would like to purchase a private reading with me, please do so. All the details can be found on my website, irishpsychic.net. I offer a 15-card audio reading. I offer a mediumship reading, and also I offer dream interpretation readings as well, and they're quite important as well. And also you can see there that I offer angel card readings as well. Take care for myself, Irish Psychic. Have a fantastic weekend and Valentine's Day. For myself, Irish Psychic, good night.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.